Welcome folks, my name is Manny and I'm here with Robert at our first annual Racing Dismantling Challenge, where we have our red team and our black team. Robert, you want to tell us how we started off?
Well, glad you asked, Manny. We've decided to put together this challenge because we always wanted to know which team is faster, who's best, who's supreme at dismantling two identical vehicles.
And that's interesting because if you look back, a lot of our guys, when they first started here, they had very little auto dismantling experience. Some of them had more, so it's gonna be a good combination, good mixture to see what they do today, isn't it?
I think it's gonna be really, really exciting stuff. I'm really excited to see who comes out on top here.
All right, so let's meet the players from each team. First, let's start with the red team and then we'll go with the black team.
My name is Fonzie and I've been working here for 4 months.
My name is David Schwartz and I've been with Pacific Auto for about 5 months.
My name is D'Angelo Clark and I've been working at Pacific Auto Recycling for about 4 months now.
My name is Nathan Rosas. I've been working here a little under 3 months now.
My name is Steve Buckley and I've been at Pacific Auto Recycling Center for about 9 months.
My name is Reginald Canfer and I've been here at Pacific Auto for about 6 months now.
They look ready to go. Look at Nathan, Robert.
Oh, he is at attention. He's ready to run. There he goes. Look at them. They are off.
Steve going straight into it. Look at him.
Looks like everyone's got their assigned task, and they are just getting ready to crack this puppy open by the look of it.
Focused. Look at Nathan once again. He's got Reggie, his partner there. Ezel's already working around the team.
And we got our other team here. It looks like David there is working on a couple bolts, dropping the gas tank by the look of it. And there's Mike and D'Angelo.
They make a good team, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they already have
Look at
that front end.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. They're wasting no time here. Off to a great start.
Nice, and you know, that's one of the things that I like about this team. They seemingly have the strongest, powerhouse guys as far as strength goes there in D'Angelo and Fonzie. Now it's interesting because seemingly they have a strategy here, but I wonder as the teams get closer and closer to what they're doing, if they're gonna have to improvise or if they're just gonna keep going with each one of them doing a separate part of the car. They're gonna have to come together at some point just to make this go faster.
Oh, I'm sure this is going to be one of those things that a lot of interesting things will take place. They're going to run into some sort of issue. Something's going to get stuck. Some bolt's going to refuse to come out, and they're going to have to figure out that and navigate their way through it as they go.
One challenge that they will have is that they're all working off of each one's own toolbox. So what do? All of a sudden your buddy has the wrench you need, you have the socket that you need. They're gonna have milestones they're gonna have to cross here.
That's a good point, that they're all limited with the number of tools that they have. There's 5 guys in one toolbox. Looks like they've got air guns as well, which is very helpful with the impact there. But you know, you're very much space limited and you're constrained with your tools. It's a very good thing to point out. This is gonna be really a great challenge for each team.
Which means that the teamwork's gonna have to be at an A+.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Looks like Dave's trying to take off that gas tank already. They're already making more progress than the other team.
Yeah, D'Angelo is really muscling through the gas tank there, and it's like they're just going to cut out whatever's holding it up and obstructing it. They're just going to cut it right out. Hey, it gets the job done.
Interestingly enough, Mike Edwards there, he was one of the late runners in this. He wasn't even going to be part of the competition as he came from the other side of the scrapyard.
Well, that's a good thing to point out, but I believe he has a lot of mechanical experience that should come in handy in this competition. I believe this is a Chevy Impala. These are front-wheel drive, so no drive shaft to worry about by the look of it.
So what do you worry about in something like this? Do you start from the rear? Do you start from the front? What's the most important part?
Well, it looks like both teams have chosen to start from the rear. That's a good strategy, to have somebody working on the rear end while they work on dropping the motor from the front. And all these things should come together at some point in the very near future by the look of it.
Now it's going to be interesting because the teams cannot just focus on dropping the engine and the rear end of the car. They're also going to have to dismantle part of the inside of the car, and we're going to see how, if they're as good using these big tools as they're going to be with the inside of the car, where they're going to have to get a little bit more practical on how they take these parts off.
That's a very good point. It requires a little bit more finesse with the interior because very easy to break those plastic clips and the other fasteners that are holding that interior together. These big bolts, it's another story. You can apply a lot of muscle and get them out of there, and not so much concern of breaking
That's
as
right.
you have on the interior there.
Look at Ezel getting them ready. Looks like they're choosing a more strategic way to take this off. They're not just going to muscle it off like the other team did.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice approach, trying to remove that without necessarily worrying about it falling and dropping there.
Well, so far right here, looks like this team's got the edge. They've already got the gas tank off. I have already seen the engine halfway dropped in the front, so looks like they're leading us right now.
By the look of it, I would agree. The car's on the ground and things are moving here. Bumper's about to come off along with what looks like the front panel there.
I've got to say, I didn't expect these guys to be moving this fast. They really, really are focused here.
It really is incredible how quickly they move when they're determined. Amazing how quickly we can just get these things down on the ground and out.
You know, and it's interesting because seemingly it's taking the guys relatively a short amount of time to do this, but I mean, if you're someone doing this at home, this can take you hours to do.
Oh, I know that feeling from my personal experience. These things do not happen quickly, especially when I'm on the. Thankfully, I'm not doing this, or there would be a lot more cussing involved.
Look at Fonzie managing to keep his hard hat on.
Great determination there. Always good to have the safety first. But sometimes when you're moving this fast, those hard hats tend to get in the way.
And look at his L. I've seen players work injured, but he's really muscling through this here.
Yeah, there's no stopping him at this point. They're not going to stop until the job is done. It looks like they're really having difficulty with that bumper on the Blue Impala. Black Impala team looks like they're moved on. They're removing what looks like the bumper support.
They're going a lot faster, that's for sure. All right, looks like they're getting really close. They're all focusing on that one area again.
Looks like this is just about wrapped up from their end.
Oh, this is getting exciting. This is getting really exciting. Looks like someone's using the ratchet down there. Uh-oh. All three of them are doing something here.
There it goes.
Uh-oh, there it goes. Wait a minute, Mike Edwards is celebrating.
They're celebrating.
Do we have a winner?
What do we have here?
It appears we have a winner.
Looks like we have a winner here. Some celebration on the Black Impala here.
I think our biggest challenge was probably the dashboard. There seemed to be a little confusion on how much we were supposed to be removing, but it wasn't an issue because my team was so far ahead we had time to talk about it and think about it.
That's excellent. Best teamwork ever.
Yep.
Teamwork, communication.
This was by far the best team. By far.
MVP, no MVP.
There, I would say.
This guy right here, motor
D'Angelo.
dropper.
Hey, no, but
motor dropper.
it was a team effort, so you know I can't take all the credit.
We all MVPs.
With him dropping the motor in about 7 minutes, it gave us a lot of time for that dashboard.
Yeah.
That's
Practice.
how the cookie crumbles.